Okay, welcome back. So let's continue with the review now that I've unboxed it, taken all the packaging off and set it up. Before I open it, just give you a quick rundown of the outside. Now this is a premium laptop, there's no doubt. If you just look at that, that's a really well finished metal at the top. Just underneath the bottom, I shouldn't really do that actually, because that being metal, that can scratch, but this is just clean that table. So like my old XPS 12, at the bottom it's got this carbon fibre, keep the weight down, and all the XPS models now come with this kind of thing where you have all the details. We've got two fans on either side, and as you can see, it's a fairly self-contained thing. So on some laptops you have other port sections where you can unscrew and upgrade your RAM or your hard drive. This one, if I haven't mentioned, it's the 512 SSD i7 with a 16 gig of RAM, so it's a very well spec'd machine. Weight wise, it's a 15-inch laptop, and for a 15-inch laptop it's quite light. And around the sides you've got a USB 2 just here, and I think that's quite good, because there are some peripherals that don't work quite as well with the USB 3, and that's all of these ports are live. So I don't know if you can just about see that. There we go. That they all have this little charging symbol, so that they're all live, and you can, when the laptop's off, you can plug it in and charge your devices. Got your lock there. Now these are USB 3. Dell don't do what others do, which is have a blue colour for that tab inside the USB port. They just label it as SS, and that's how you know it's in a USB 3. It's got an an SD slot just there. Nothing remarkable on the back. Now on this side, you've got the charging port, which we'll just plug it in, and you've got a full-size HDMI. On my last XPS 12, just had the display port on that, and with this one you get a full HDMI and a mini display port, so you can use both types, and then you've got two more USB 3. So for me, that's quite good connectivity for something that's so thin and small. Certainly with some of the smaller ones, you get less. I think a lot of manufacturers are going with less ports now. You've got one 3.5mm jack for the microphone and the headphones, so they don't have a separate microphone and headphone, just one straight one. And all the XPS models now have these lights that show you how much charge is in the laptop. So that's fully charged. You can see that's all lit up there. I should just mention the speakers on this, because using it, the speakers are actually pretty good. There's no point in me doing showing you what the speakers sound like, because you're going to be listening to the speakers from a different set of speakers, but the speakers on this I've found to be very decent. So let's go switch it on. Oh, one thing before I do that, you can see me, hello, on the screen. It's a touchscreen, this one, so it's no matte finish, very glossy and obviously very shiny, and like all shiny screens, it reflects light, and it's not the best, but that's what they do. That's what you pay. That's what you expect. Now, before I switch it on, I just mentioned this keyboard, or rather, this material just surrounding the keyboard is I really like this. I mean, it's a silicone type finish, very different to the other one that had a matte finish, which was nice, but this is lovely. I mean, this is so nice. The problem I found with this is when you're typing here, it digs into your wrist just there, so you're typing and this digs in. But I think over time I'll probably get used to that. Now, the trackpad on this is pretty good. Before I go down that, let's just switch it on. So there you go, just switch that on, and that's now loading, and there we go. So it's very quick. Now this has got a fast access. Now let's see if that works. There we go. So I think I just went out of focus there, but what that was face recognition, and of course you can download things like that afterwards, but this one has its own, comes with a face recognition software. In terms of bloatware, it's got very little, I think, and that's probably one of the apps that it comes with, which I found quite useful. It just saves me having to type out my password every time I want to use my laptop. Just look at it. Now the screen on this is amazing. I mean, it's so sharp. It's Ultra HD, or you can look up the spec, but this one's a QHD touchscreen. Very, very sharp. There are some downsides to it being sharp, and that's one just come up there. That some of the Adobe products like Illustrator, and this one, which is Microsoft's Bing thing, it's just, I'll just show you. Now, the size of it is tiny. I mean, you can read it. It's because the screen is so sharp. Let's see if I can focus on it, but not quite focusing on it. There we go, it's focused. Just about. So it is very, very sharp, and it's readable, but it is tiny. You know, it's absolutely tiny. And there are some programs, such as that one I just showed you, the Illustrator, Adobe Illustrator, that render like that. Chrome seems to work okay, so we just put Chrome up. There you go, put incognito. But you can see it, again, it's very, very nice, very readable. Oh, the fans have just come on up, so it's obviously doing something. Something happened there, but it's gone now. Not come across that before. One thing I should mention is it only ships with this background, and all the other backgrounds. I've tried a lot of the Bing backgrounds, so if we just show you, it's nice, but it doesn't make use of the QHD, the ultra high def that this thing comes with. The only screen background that does is the one that Dell ships with, and that's a shame. I thought they would have put some more backgrounds on there to use the quality of this screen, but that's a minor point. I think that's pretty much everything I can show you for now. If you're thinking of getting one of these, don't think, just buy one. It's good. I like it. Good keyboard, good trackpad, great screen, fairly light, good quality. This, get one. Don't forget to like and share the video.